I went to Bali for a month. I didn't actually have too many plans for the month of February. I just knew that I was going to be in Bali for the month, and so I didn't really plan on doing like a monthly vlog or anything. So a lot of the clips that you'll see are very choppy. They're very kind of all over the place. So here it is. I am in Bali. I'm gonna be here for a month. I might be working, I might not be working. I'm not really on holidays because it's not really a holiday, but all in all, I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Want to sit down right next to me?
Oh. You want me to sit down next to you? Or you want to sit up here? I thought I would take the time that I am feeling very lost in my life to start my revisions. Welcome to day 1 of contemporaryathon round 4. Thank you.
For the number each change.
Can I do my work now?
I want to still make the number.
Okay. After that, can Auntie Michelle do work?
Nope.
I thought I would do a little bit of a reading update. I started This Song Will Save Your Life by Layla Sales. I haven't been doing a ton of reading. I think I'm up to chapter 3, and I really like it so far. I think we jump straight into like knowing the character pretty early on. I'm pretty sure I kind of knew the picture of what I was supposed to think of the main character Elise right in the, you know, in the first couple of pages. So I really like that about it. I already know that it's gonna be hard-hitting, which is why I picked it up, because it's one of the challenges, and it got heavy pretty quickly early on. I wasn't expecting that. The thing is, it's really weird, and I don't know if I want to do more of a discussion on this or not, but I think I've been reading a lot of like new adult romances and like just general adult fiction recently. So like to go back to like a classic YA book, it feels a little weird. I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate YA. I definitely don't like look down on the whole, you know, genre or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. I can tell the difference, and like this is one of those books that everyone has been telling me to read. This is one of those books that has been recommended, so I feel like it's like one of those YA classics, and I can definitely feel that about it. I don't really, yeah, those are kind of the only thoughts I have on the book right now. What do you want? You okay? I'm like literally in the water. I didn't bring my book with me, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's a lot heavier than I thought. There is a romance brewing, I think, that I don't know if I'm enjoying, because I didn't really want there to be a romance in this book at the moment, but it's there. Hopefully I can ignore it enough to just focus on the character. But you know, you never know. I just finished it a couple of hours ago actually, and I really liked it. What I really liked about it, which I kind of stated in my Goodreads review, is that it doesn't kind of flail around and get distracted with like romantic subplots or like just other subplots. There doesn't seem to be an overshadowing of like multiple plots, which is what I really liked about it. It like has like a serious message, and it just tells it in like 300 pages, and then that's it. And it focuses a lot on the main character, which I really like. So yeah, I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I finally finished Faking It by Cora Carmack. I've been reading that since before I went to Bali. I thought it was going to be a fast read, but when I got here I just didn't really have that much time to read, and also whenever I kind of step away from a book for a while, I kind of just take myself out of the story and it's harder for me to get back into it. But I finished it, and I don't know if I like it quite as much. I did really enjoy the first half of the book. I really like the two characters. What I'm finding with these romances, and I think I'll go more into a discussion about this in another video or something, but what I'm finding about the romances that I've been picking up is that I really like the male's perspectives, and I don't think and I think it's because we don't read a lot of male perspectives in like romance books. I think it's always from a girl's point of view, and because this is kind of my first time reading a lot of romances that have dual perspectives, I get to see more inside the male's heads, and I'm really enjoying that at the moment. So yeah, I'm just hanging out, and I was kind of listening to it on audio a little bit, just, you know, to speed things up towards the end. And I went to a bookstore, a couple of bookstores here, but I couldn't really find a book that I want to pick up next, so I think I might have to actually pick up Until Friday Night by Abby Glines that I bought with me, because it is a physical book and I feel like it's a waste of me bringing it here if I don't read it. It also has blurb hole on the cover, so it'll go well with challenges. I'm just not sure if I'm in the mood for it, but maybe if I start like a chapter or something, I'll be in the mood. So hopefully, yeah, that's the case. Anyway, I gave Faking It by Cora Carmack a 3 out of 5 stars, or maybe even lower. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided. I could change, but you know. Good morning. I'm not exactly sure what day of the contemporaryathon today is, because my day's been jumbled this week, but can we just appreciate how good this coffee looks? I thought I would do a little bit of a reading update. My third book, which I thought that I updated you on earlier in the week, but I started reading Until Friday Night. This will fit the challenge of blurbable, I guess. I don't have too much to say about it yet, except for the fact that I need more time to get used to the way that people speak. I also don't like how misogynistic and just outright gross all of the male characters are. I'm hoping that that's like a pointed thing that the author has written in to kind of I don't know, to kind of help move a character development along, because this is a romance, and so there is this is a male-female romance, and so there is a you know, a female character's point of view that we are following, and then there's also a male character's point of view that we are following. Basically, without spoiling anything, so we get two characters. We have Maggie and Wes, and they both have a lot of baggage, they both have a lot of backstory, like tragic backstories, and they meet, and they instantly say that they have this instant connection, which I thought is really fast. It's not really insta-love, but it is like, it's annoying how quickly they are, because I feel like if these two characters were just attracted to each other, that makes sense. Like you quickly get attracted to someone very quickly on as soon as you meet them. That's just how that works, and I understand that. Except this is more than an attraction, and they keep beating us over the head about the fact that they have this instant connection and they have this deep like connection that the two of them only have with each other, and I don't like that about it. I also don't like how misogynistic the male characters in this book. I don't like the way they speak to each other. I don't like the way they speak about females in the books. It's just especially about the way that all of the football players speak towards like Maggie and her looks, and it just irks me, because it was like I was reading this page about them discussing how pretty she is and how the fact that she doesn't talk is a bonus, and like that irks me because it went on for way too long. The only thing that kept me going when I was reading this book, I'm not finished with it or anything, but the only thing that I was hoping to get out of the book was a good like brother-sister relationship, bond, friendship type thing between Maggie and her cousin, who is Brady, who is the quarterback football player at the school. But I'm like halfway into the book, I think, or like 3/4 in, or maybe even a little bit less into the book, and there's nothing there. Like, it's definitely all about the romance, which it's fine. I understand that it's a romance book. The other thing that I don't like is how innocent and naive the main character is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because I've just gotten older. I just don't like reading stories about girls who are so innocent and so good, and everyone around her is either jealous of her or wants to be her. I don't like that. It just annoys me so much. So yeah, those are kind of the only. Oh no, the other thing that I wanted to mention was so the main character, this isn't a spoiler, but the main character doesn't talk. The female main character doesn't talk in this book because of her tragic backstory, and the way that she communicates with Wes, the male love interest, is so fast and so quick, and I don't like that about it. I don't like how everything is happening so instantaneously in this book. I think that's my main complaint about it. It just annoys me.
What are you? I'll be the one eye.
Uh-oh.
I'll be the one eye.
Who has the one eye?
Me.
Okay. Sunrise, and dear, look. I've literally stayed up all night and I'm really tired. I only slept for like 2 hours, and it's actually really pretty. Ready? Overall, I think I had a pretty good time in Bali, and that's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to do a monthly scrapbook type thing, because for the past 2 years I've stopped doing any type of vlog style stuff because I just wasn't in the right headspace. I haven't been in the best mood in the past 2 years, and one of the things that I wanted to work on in 2019 was to kind of not vent to the internet as much as I used to in the past 2 years. If you follow me on any of my other social medias, you'll probably have seen me just kind of vent, just kind of complain and just talk about all of the negative things that are happening in my life. And I don't really want to do a lot of that this year. I want to focus more on all the little, you know, fun stuff that's happened. I know that sounds really cheesy, but I really feel like I need to force myself to do that more, because I get so caught up in all of the things that are going wrong. And yes, I'm at a place in my life where I don't exactly know what's happening. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what to do next. But that doesn't mean that I don't have good moments to look back on as well. And so I hope you enjoyed it. I liked looking back at this because I think it kind of, I don't know, it made me feel good just to look at the memories. So if anything, I think this one is more for me than it is for anyone else, but I hope you enjoyed it regardless. And yeah, I guess you may or may not see me next month.